Glad to have you back. You're watching TVC News. 3 male teachers have been sacked within 3 weeks in Ekiti State for sexually abusing their students. Our correspondent in Ekiti, Ayomide Ajegbe, has details in this report.
Research shows that high school moments make up the most impressionable years in the life of an individual. During this period, teenagers are expected to acquire education and skills needed for the future. But they are naive, and their tendency for exploration leaves them prone to social vices, including premarital sex, in some cases with random teachers. In Ekiti State, 2 teachers from All Souls Anglican School in Ekiti and another at Alarelu Comprehensive High School Ibarodo were relieved of their jobs for allegedly sexually abusing their students.
There are different cases, but all center on sexual harassment, sexual misbehavior, which constitutes a very serious misconduct in our manual. We have teachers' manual. Everybody has a copy, and it's even against the civil service rules. They threaten the students, and they have no option. Some of them succumb against their own interests. We cannot restore the value of education when we condone such indiscipline, and we are taking some measures so that there will be no recurrence.
The situation in Ekiti State is not special. It gives a picture into what happens in several secondary schools around the country. Schools are designed to be centers for inculcating values both in character and learning. But one growing concern is that the roles of government and parents in making this lofty dream a reality are not being clearly defined.
Parents need to become responsible, because our neglect of today becomes the problem of tomorrow. And that's why the decadence in this society seems to be aggravating every day. Parents need to pull themselves together, create structures for children. The absence of structures, I think, is one of the fundamental problems of teenagers. Parents cannot set time for their children to stay indoor. Some children will even go for night party under their watch and they are not concerned. Some parents will go to the extent of asking their children, please show me your girlfriend, bring your boyfriend home, let them come and under their watch, you can imagine, they will be perpetrating this evil. I think that menace should stop.
There are some movies that shouldn't be released. There are some music that's supposed to be screened before it is released into the society. And most of this is affecting the youth. Let's take, for example, a youth who watches pornography. How can we think such a youth will not think about practicing what he sees? The government needs to start screening each movie before it is released into society, and this can help to promote the chastity we want in this country.
Apart from the gender-based violence laws already passed in Ekiti State, there are laws already put in place to ensure that the girl child does not suffer any form of abuse, no matter how minimal.
If you are a teacher, this is a warning to you. If you are a teacher, a predator, a randy man on the street that think your target is students or young girls, think twice before doing it, because the government will get you and they will lock you up for life. So think about your action before you do it for 2 minutes.
This is one of the schools where 2 teachers were fired in Ekiti State for having illicit affairs with their students. Apart from disciplinary measures that have already been taken by the Ekiti State government, these teachers will also be made to face the full wrath of the law. This is part of the government effort to curb teenage pregnancy and recklessness on the part of educators and instructors in the state. Ayomide Ajegbe, TVC News, Ekiti.